Good morning, YouTube. It's Crazything here, the Airbrush guy. And today we're going to talk about something that nobody else wants to talk about. That's right, mental health. Welcome to my airbrush shop. I'm also going to show you some airbrush projects that I did yesterday. But I wanted to address something because what's becoming a very popular question is, how do I do this and how do I do that? Like, how do I become an airbrush artist? And I love it because it means I'm inspiring people and I'm motivating people, so they look up to me because I do this for a living and I have for the last 4 years successfully. So they come to me and they ask me these questions like, I really want to do what you're doing, and I'm proud of you because you're out there, you're doing it. How do I do that? You know, how come my work isn't, doing the same thing? And I'll be honest with you, it's not always about who's the best or whose art is the best or whose style is the best, because there are better artists out there than I am. But you have to be determined and you have to keep good, strong mental health. Not just on Tuesday, every day. If you're not willing and you're not determined enough and you're not strong enough to get out every single day and absolutely love what you do and put 25 hours a day, 8 days a week into it, then no, this industry will crush you. That's just the truth about it. Now, social media has given us a lot of opportunities. That has allowed me to put my artwork and my face in front of millions of people. My Facebook has had over 1 million people on its monthly reach several times. We have hashtags out there, hashtag Crazything Army, that's hit over 2 million. I'm not personally responsible for going out and doing each of those. You are. Every time you help me out, every time you comment, just watching this video helps me. But I have to be willing to come out here and make this video. I have to be willing to come out here and take all the pictures, download all the videos, do all the stuff behind the scenes that you don't see, plus do the airbrush work, plus take care of the finance part of it, the tax part of it, all of it. You got to be willing to do it all, and not just 1 or 2 days a week. You better wake up and be willing to do it every day. So that's the mental health side of this. Do things that you need to do to make sure that mentally you're still strong. Don't get discouraged. That's one of the biggest things. Social media will eat you alive if you let it. Not just the trolls on there going, well, your work looks like a kindergartner did it. Really? Why would I take offense to that? I worked very hard to get where I'm at, and I know that a kindergartner can't do what I do. So why would it be offensive? I feel sorry for the person that made the comment. Like, what kind of mental health do they have? Probably the mental health of a kindergartner. Think about that. So, don't get discouraged. Keep up the strength and smile and love what you do. Have fun with it. You'll see that I do a lot of stock items and a lot of custom items. And that balance, that helps my mental health. Because not only am I doing what you ask me to do, but I can't do that all of the time. Like, if I'm just doing what everybody tells me to do, there's going to be times I'm going to be like, man, I really don't want to do this again. So what I do is I balance it out. I'll do what you tell me to, and then I'll do what the other guy tells me to. And you know what? Then I'm going to do what I want to do. I want to do what I'm inspired to do, so I do them both. And if you do that, then I'm exercising my mental health. That is what I'm trying to explain. I'm hoping I get the point across. Yesterday I worked for you, and I got the creative freedom on several of these projects, which also helps. You know, it wasn't a stone cold image like, here's exactly what you have to do. That's kind of the way this first project was. It's an album cover of somebody I've never heard of, but I had to look it up and find the references to complete the order. So I don't have a lot to tell you about it other than this is exactly what was ordered. And that's on a small shirt. And that's it. That's all there is to it. It's kind of simple. There's not a lot of artistic ability in it, but I was able to create what the customer wanted, which will create a smile, which makes me happy and the customer happy. So it's all good. The next one, I got creative freedom. They told me I want this, this, and this on a shirt. That's it. They gave me artistic freedom to do what I want. Oops. No, seriously. They wanted a skull and a dragon with some flames. So that's what I did. No reference pictures. They didn't give me anything else to go on. So I've got a skull. I've got a dragon. The flames are not as easy to see because of the way I've got the shirt sitting here. If I move it too much, it'll fall over. So those pieces are good for your mental health. And there's other times that I will walk away from social media. I've done it. Not for very long. I'm not the pity party, go take a month off kind of thing. To me, that means you're not very strong. If you have to take a month off of your passion, it's not really a passion. But I will take maybe a day to myself, and there's times I'll put my phone down, won't pick it back up. Another exercise that I do, guys, pay attention to this. I'm just trying to give some insights. When I wake up in the mornings, I don't get on my phone. No, usually for at least the first hour, I try not to get on my phone. Unless, sometimes my wife, Beth, will be like, okay, you've got this that you need to address. You've got a message or an order that you need to take care of this morning. Then I may get on there. But my instinct is not to wake up and grab my phone. I can't do that. Being on my social media puts me into a whole nother world. It puts me into the work mode. It puts me into the creative mode. And I love it, but it takes me away from the fact I've got to get my kids on the school bus, give them the attention they deserve, and show them that I love them and I care about them every morning before I let them go to school. And the same thing with my wife. I make sure that I'm giving her the attention and talking with her just for a few minutes and not sitting here on my phone going through my social media. It can wait. Remember that. So don't overdo it, even though you do have to put everything into it. Keep the mental health awareness. Pay attention to yourself. Are you waking up mad and sad and aggravated all the time? Well, maybe you need a little bit more rest and you need to change something. Whatever recipe you got going on with your business or your passion, if it's not working, make some subtle changes. All right, guys, I got one more project and then I'll stop rambling on. I'm hoping this video helps somebody. I think you're going to like this one. Look at that beast. Isn't that cool? I know he's a little wrinkled up right here. I like that. That is on a hoodie. I think he looks cool. That is the last one I've got to show you. Again, I hope that I was able to give some instruction that'll be helpful. Kind of maybe give you a guide to maybe a few things that Crazything does to help his mental health. I do like to come out here in the mornings. When I first get out here, I enjoy a protein shake without electronics. It may be 10 minutes, tops, but I'll sit out here and just relax. This morning I got to hear the birds sing. It's a beautiful sunshiny morning outside. Absolutely gorgeous out. Well, don't walk by that and not pay attention to it. You will regret it. So I got to see the sunshine, let it hit my face, enjoy it, get my protein shake in, and then turn the camera on, get busy working. You see that balance I'm talking about? Guys, keep your mental health, keep it in check, pay attention to it, do what's necessary to make yourself happy so that you can make others happy. Guys, I'm going to get off here. I hope you will drop a comment for me. I hope this video helped at least one person. If it did, it was totally worth making it. Here's a, okay, we got to see this. Look at this little guy. See him? Sometimes you got to stop and smell the roses. He come over just to say hi to you. Guys, I'll see you in the next one.